Have you ever wondered why some older women effortlessly attract men, while others struggle to get noticed? Is it really about age, or is there something else at play? If you've ever questioned whether it's possible to attract the right kind of attention no matter your age, you're not alone. The truth is that men are drawn to far more than just youthful looks. While society may suggest that age is a barrier, the reality is quite different. The traits that truly captivate men often have little to do with physical appearance and everything to do with your energy, confidence, and how you carry yourself. In this video, we'll break down 6 key habits that older women can cultivate to effortlessly attract men, and I promise you, these habits transcend age and beauty. Whether you're looking to form deeper connections or simply want to feel more confident and magnetic, mastering these traits will make you stand out most powerfully. As we dive deeper into each habit, you'll discover how the art of conversation, curiosity, and embracing your authentic self can elevate your interactions and help you form more meaningful relationships. The good news is that these qualities don't fade with age. Instead, they only get stronger with experience. By watching until the end, you'll learn how to unlock your full potential and draw the attention you deserve. So, if you're ready to become the best version of yourself and attract the right kind of attention, keep watching. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. Master the art of conversation. One of the most captivating qualities a woman can possess is the ability to engage in a truly meaningful conversation. It goes beyond the mere act of speaking or filling the silence with words. It's about creating a genuine connection, a moment where both individuals feel heard, understood, and valued. A great conversation is an art form, a dance between two people where ideas and emotions flow freely, where curiosity is encouraged, and where both people leave feeling enriched. In many ways, the ability to hold a captivating conversation is one of the most powerful ways a woman can attract attention and build a lasting connection, especially with men. It's not simply about expressing yourself. It's about deeply engaging with the other person and creating a space where both parties can be their true selves. At the heart of a meaningful conversation is the ability to truly listen. The best conversationalists are those who listen intently, as if every word spoken is a thread that, when pulled, can reveal something deeper about the person they're engaging with. Men, like anyone else, are drawn to people who listen with genuine attention, not just waiting for their turn to speak. When you listen actively, it shows you care, truly care, about what the other person is saying. It means you're not just hearing their words, but absorbing the emotions behind them, processing the meaning, and responding in a way that acknowledges their thoughts and feelings. That deep sense of connection creates an emotional bond that goes far beyond surface-level interactions, and it draws men in like nothing else. Being a good conversationalist is also about offering something meaningful in return, sharing your insights, thoughts, and experiences in a way that is both confident and open. When you speak with clarity and conviction, it shows that you are self-assured and comfortable with who you are. This level of self-assurance is incredibly attractive because it signals that you are emotionally grounded, that you are confident in your own opinions and beliefs, but also open to learning and growing. Men are particularly drawn to women who can hold their own in a conversation, and who can discuss a wide range of topics with depth and understanding. Whether you're talking about your passions, sharing thoughts on current events, or diving into more personal experiences, having a diverse array of interests and the ability to speak intelligently about them is a magnetic quality that piques curiosity and admiration. A truly engaging conversation isn't just about presenting your views, though. It's about creating a space where the other person feels comfortable sharing theirs as well. Men, like everyone else, appreciate a woman who not only speaks eloquently but also shows genuine interest in the things that matter to them. By asking thoughtful, open-ended questions, you invite the other person to dive deeper into their experiences and emotions. Instead of sticking to safe, generic questions like, "How was your day?" which can often lead to rote answers. Try asking something more thought-provoking like, "What was the highlight of your day?" Or, "Is there something that happened today that made you feel proud or inspired?" This type of inquiry shows that you are not just making small talk to pass the time, but that you are invested in understanding who the other person truly is, what drives them, and what makes them feel alive. It encourages them to open up in a way that fosters deeper connection and intimacy. By showing this kind of curiosity, you demonstrate that you see the other person as more than just a passing acquaintance or a mere interaction. You see them as a complex individual with thoughts, feelings, and experiences that are worth exploring. This depth of engagement creates an emotional resonance that is irresistible. Men are naturally drawn to women who can make them feel understood and valued, who take the time to not only listen but also empathize, to acknowledge their thoughts, dreams, and struggles. Moreover, a woman who is intellectually curious and can talk about a variety of subjects is incredibly captivating. Being able to discuss everything from current events and cultural trends to personal passions and hobbies shows that you are both well-rounded and open-minded. It indicates that you are always growing, learning, and seeking out new experiences. This intellectual curiosity is a trait that is often admired and deeply attractive because it signals that you are someone who values knowledge, who seeks to understand the world, and who is never satisfied with simply accepting the status quo. It's a powerful way to engage with others and make lasting impressions. Tip: to improve your conversational skills and make your conversations even more engaging, focus on the art of asking thoughtful, open-ended questions. This is the key to drawing out the most meaningful responses and creating a deeper emotional bond. Instead of asking surface-level questions that only prompt short answers, like, "How was your weekend?" ask questions that invite reflection and discussion, such as, "What was the best part of your weekend?" or "Did anything surprise you this week?" These types of questions invite the other person to share their experiences, their thoughts, and their emotions in a way that opens up the conversation and deepens the connection. When you show genuine interest in their lives, it makes them feel seen and valued, which is incredibly attractive. Men, like all human beings, are naturally drawn to women who not only possess the ability to speak confidently but who also demonstrate a genuine curiosity and care for others. This combination of confidence, curiosity, and emotional intelligence makes a woman not just captivating in the moment, but unforgettable. When you take the time to truly connect with others in this way, it shows them that you value them not just for what they bring to the conversation, but for who they truly are. And that, my friend, is one of the most irresistible qualities a woman can possess. 2. Cultivate curiosity and genuine interest in others. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Curiosity is so much more than just asking a few surface-level questions. It's about truly and deeply connecting with another person by taking a genuine interest in their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. When a woman shows authentic curiosity, it sends a powerful message. She is not self-centered or wrapped up in her world, but instead, she seeks to understand and value the other person. This is incredibly magnetic. Men, in particular, deeply appreciate women who show that they are invested in them, not just in the things they say or do, but in who they truly are beneath the surface. So often, we settle for small talk, skimming the surface of what's important. But real connection begins when we move beyond the superficial and engage with the deeper aspects of a person's life. Ask questions that go beyond the everyday. Inquire about his dreams, his passions, the things that ignite his soul, his hopes for the future, or even the fears he might not always express. These questions allow for emotional vulnerability, and this emotional intimacy is something men crave, though they may not always have the words to articulate it. It's in these deeper moments of understanding that you create a bond that goes beyond just getting to know each other. You form a connection that lingers, something that leaves a lasting impact. When you demonstrate this kind of curiosity, you're not just having a conversation. You're building a bridge between two souls, creating a space where both feel seen and valued. This isn't something that happens overnight, but when it does, it's incredibly powerful and rare. People remember it because it's so authentic and genuine. It's about making the other person feel understood and important. Tip: the next time you have a conversation, try asking open-ended, thoughtful questions. Instead of simply asking, "How was your weekend?" take it a step further by asking, "What was the most meaningful part of your weekend for you?" It's a small change, but it transforms the conversation, turning it from routine chatter into something meaningful and unforgettable. You'll be amazed at the depth it can bring to your interactions, making your connection all the more special. 3. Embrace stylish, age-appropriate fashion. Style is one of the most powerful ways to communicate your personality without saying a word. It's the first thing people notice about you and can speak volumes about how you feel about yourself. As we age, embracing fashion that reflects both our personality and our stage in life is not just a choice, it's an affirmation of self-love and confidence. Dressing in a way that is both stylish and age-appropriate doesn't just elevate how we look, it lifts how we feel. When we take the time to curate a wardrobe that makes us feel good, it shows others that we are comfortable in our skin. And let's face it, confidence is magnetic. Men, and people in general, are drawn to women who radiate a sense of self-assurance, and how we dress plays a huge role in that perception. But here's the thing. Being stylish isn't about chasing after the latest trends or squeezing into clothes that aren't a reflection of who we are. True style is about understanding our bodies, recognizing what works for us, and expressing ourselves authentically. It's about finding that balance between comfort, confidence, and a little bit of flair. A woman who knows how to dress in a way that's both chic and age-appropriate exudes an elegance and sophistication that's not only beautiful but also deeply captivating. There's something incredibly powerful about someone who has taken the time to dress in a way that complements who they are, rather than trying to blend into a passing trend. Tip: focus on the quality of your wardrobe rather than the quantity. Invest in pieces that truly fit your body and highlight your best features. Clothes that make you feel confident and empowered are always worth the investment. Classic styles, with a modern twist, are timeless. Things like a well-tailored blazer paired with a statement accessory or a flattering dress paired with some unique jewelry. These choices signal that you care about how you present yourself, not to impress others, but because you deserve to feel good and look your best. It's not about trying too hard or keeping up with trends. It's about embracing who you are and showing the world just how fantastic that can be. 4. Set and maintain strong boundaries. One of the most deeply attractive qualities a woman can possess is the ability to set and maintain strong, unshakable boundaries. It's not just about protecting yourself emotionally, though that is undeniably important. Boundaries are an essential part of self-respect, and they play a crucial role in commanding respect from others as well. When you have clear boundaries, you aren't just defending your emotional well-being. You're signaling that you know your worth. You are telling the world, "I matter, my feelings matter, and my time matters." There's an undeniable magnetism in a woman who has learned the art of setting limits, who isn't afraid to voice her needs and desires in relationships. Men are naturally drawn to women who know what they want and aren't afraid to communicate their expectations. There's a quiet confidence in a woman who isn't afraid to express what she is willing to accept and what she isn't. That confidence is powerful, seductive even, because it shows strength. It shows that you're not desperate for validation, and you're certainly not willing to settle for less than you deserve. And let's face it, that level of self-assurance is incredibly alluring. There's something magnetic about someone who knows their value and doesn't hesitate to protect it. The truth is, men admire a woman who can confidently say, no. It's an act of self-respect that commands respect from others. When you stand firm in your boundaries, it speaks volumes about who you are and what you're willing to accept. It's not about being rigid or pushing people away. No, it's about creating the space for relationships to be built on mutual understanding, trust, and respect. By setting boundaries, you're allowing the people who are truly meant for you to thrive in your life. People who will respect your needs and reciprocate the love and care you offer. Tip: be open and honest about your boundaries from the very beginning. If there's something you feel strongly about in a relationship, don't be afraid to speak up. Whether it's needing time for yourself or wanting to take things slow, express it without fear of judgment. Remember, boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They are simply the guidelines that ensure the right people respect and cherish your unique needs. 5. Practice self-acceptance. In a world that constantly pressures us to change, perfect ourselves, and meet often impossible standards, the true power lies in embracing your authentic self. Self-acceptance is not just about acknowledging your strengths, but also embracing your flaws, the parts of you that might seem imperfect to the outside world. It's about standing tall in the face of your insecurities and saying, "This is who I am, and I am enough." When you practice self-acceptance, you unlock a magnetic energy that draws people toward you in a way that is real, raw, and irresistible. When a woman fully accepts herself, her imperfections, her scars, her quirks, she radiates a quiet yet undeniable confidence. Men, in particular, are drawn to women who are comfortable in their skin, who aren't on a never-ending quest to mold themselves into someone they're not just to fit into someone else's idea of perfection. There's a beauty in authenticity that no amount of makeup, clothing, or external validation can replicate. It's the confidence that comes from truly knowing who you are, not needing constant reassurance from others, but instead finding peace within yourself. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Think about it. When you stop seeking approval from the world around you and begin celebrating what makes you uniquely you, whether that's your sense of humor, your career accomplishments, or even the battles you've fought and overcome, you create a space filled with such genuine energy that people can't help but be drawn to it. And that's the kind of energy that attracts the right kind of people, particularly men who will appreciate you for exactly who you are, not for who you're pretending to be. Tip: start each day by recognizing your worth. Reflect on your strengths, and no matter how small they may seem, celebrate each victory. Stop comparing yourself to others. They're not the benchmark for your life. You, with all your beautiful imperfections, are enough. Self-acceptance is the foundation of confidence, and when that confidence comes from within, it becomes one of the most powerful and attractive traits a woman can possess. 6. Be unapologetically authentic. In a world where filters and facades often hide the truth, there's something truly magnetic about someone who dares to be themselves. Showing your true self is not just refreshing, it's revolutionary. It's a rebellion against the pressure to conform, to fit into someone else's ideal, to wear a mask and pretend to be something you're not. When you're authentic, you're not just showing who you are, you're radiating self-assurance. You're embracing your quirks, your imperfections, and your uniqueness with pride, knowing that these very traits make you who you are. This isn't about being perfect, it's about being real. And in a world where authenticity is rare, this is what truly stands out. Men are drawn to women who are unapologetically themselves, those who don't try to impress by pretending to be someone they're not. There's a quiet power in owning your individuality, in loving yourself without hesitation, and in being comfortable in your skin. It's a trait that speaks volumes. Confidence, self-assurance, and an inner peace that doesn't need validation from the outside world. These qualities aren't just attractive, they are magnetic. They create a pull that draws in the right person, someone who is looking for real connections, not superficial ones. When you're true to yourself, you set the stage for deeper, more meaningful relationships. Authenticity builds the foundation for emotional intimacy because when both people can show up as their true selves, that's when the magic happens. You no longer have to worry about the fear of judgment or rejection because, deep down, the right person will appreciate you for exactly who you are. Tip: don't be afraid to let your personality shine through. Whether it's in your sense of humor, your passions, or the little quirks that make you, embrace them fully. When you stop trying to fit into a mold, that's when you'll start attracting people who love the real you. The right man won't just be drawn to your beauty or charm, but to the authentic woman who shines from within. And trust me, that kind of connection lasts a lifetime. Thank you so much for watching. We've explored some powerful ways to connect authentically and build lasting, meaningful relationships. Now, it's your turn to reflect. What is one thing you've learned today that you're excited to bring into your life? How will you embrace your true self in your interactions moving forward? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so please share them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content like this. Stay true to yourself, and remember, that authenticity is the key to building real connections. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.